Norma Cantu has a big heart for doing what is right. That's how one of her former deputies in the U.S. Department of Education describes her. Her mother calls her brave. Both are apt descriptions for the lawyer, educator, and longtime civil rights activist who has made significant contributions towards ensuring equal access to quality education for all of our nation's students. Born in Brownsville, Norma is the oldest of 6 children, all of whom are college graduates. She grew up in a home where going to school was non-negotiable. Homework was done around the kitchen table, where her mom checked it nightly. Norma was an avid reader and bright student, skipping grades twice in elementary school. She graduated from Brownsville High School at age 16 and attended Pan American University, where she graduated summa cum laude at age 19. A member of the Pre-Law Society, she says the early 70s was an exciting era of growth and free speech on the Pan Am campus. Encouraged by her ethics professor and parents, Norma applied to Harvard Law School and was accepted into one of its earliest classes to include Hispanic females. And when most students were just completing their undergraduate studies, Norma graduated with a law degree at age 22. During her 14-year stint at the Mexican-American Legal Defense and Educational Fund as a regional counsel and education director, Norma became a tough litigator, participating in historic cases affecting educational funding, access to higher education, and gender and disability rights. Norma also helped lead the charge in Lulac v. Richards that the state was shortchanging South Texas in its distribution of higher education dollars. That case prompted the legislature to appropriate millions in extra funds for border colleges and universities. Her nomination in 1993 by President Bill Clinton to serve as Assistant Secretary for Civil Rights in the U.S. Department of Education was approved unanimously by the Congress. Her then-boss, U.S. Secretary of Education Richard Riley, describes her as a stellar public servant, praising her great energy, collaborative style, and passionate commitment. In 2001, she assumed a joint appointment as a professor in education at law at UT Austin, where she chairs the Department of Educational Administration. UT President William Powers says he's seen firsthand how students benefit from her deep experience in civil rights, state and federal policy, and advocacy. She's a success story because she works for the success of others. Norma, who enjoys reading and running an occasional marathon, continues her life's work in civil rights as a board member of the Mexican-American Legal Defense Fund and Excelencia in Education. Her advice to current students and alumni: give back. She says what she was motivated to do was to be part of a group of people that wanted folks in the Valley to have choices. Be proud of where you come from, she advises, but also be committed to work to make it even better for those who follow you.